Anyways, all right. Well, Bronze, what do you say? You want to get into BitBoy Crypto? I'm sorry, Ben Armstrong
Ben Armstrong,
news.
yeah, it's the news.
Do we call him Benny? What do we call him now?
Benny Hill.
Benny something. All right, let's take a look at this. So this one comes to us from. Make
Ooh,
sure that
80
can you see that?
million.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Finbold news in bold. News in bold. Man, all right, cool. BitBoy Crypto supposedly holds 80 million in XRP, yet asks community for donations. Says here, former BitBoy crypto employee is now asking for donations, even though he has allegedly allegedly a
Allegedly.
significant amount of money. I also know that he's not only been asking for donations, he's been receiving donations.
Right.
I think that there is a large enough audience out there that thinks that he's been done wrong, and I think the question is, has he? Um, Now, Ben did say here in a tweet, this was yesterday, several people have asked about XRP donation address for my legal fund. And I have an XRP video coming out soon, and I appreciate the support. Then he lists, of course, his address.
Smart.
Yeah, smart, whatever, scammer or
Yeah.
not. I don't know. You decide. But I agree. I think that listen. A lot of what he's been saying can be argued as legitimate. I don't know, a legitimate defense. But if someone is going to defend themselves, of course, it's going to be to defend themselves. So
Yeah.
I think what I'd like to hear is the counter to it from the company that let him go. I don't know that we're hearing that just yet. I think what they're doing is they're lawyering up. He's taking the opposite approach to this and taking it to the streets. I think we're going to have to wait and
Right.
see. But what are your thoughts on this?
Man, I should have queued this up. There's a couple of weeks ago. I think they made an announcement and the reason why and how they're changing the name from BitBoy to Discover Crypto. But it's like when his partner and he had the employees behind him, so that it's symbolizing that the staff is behind him, and basically they just outs Ben Armstrong. And this week he had an interview with his boy Carl Moon, and
His boy.
explaining, yeah, his
I feel like if
explaining.
anyone, Carl Moon's a little bit bigger than Ben, but I don't know. I guess that's a matter of opinion.
Right, I'm just gonna play a few seconds of this.
Is it also then safe to assume that they must have convinced the rest of the whole team over there, must have been like 50 people or something, that
Yeah,
these things were true? Because I think
yeah.
even in your own words, I think your uncle and even your brother turned against you, right?
My half brother. He's not a
Half
full brother,
brother.
thank God.
Yeah.
My full brother's been the most important person out of everybody. So
So yeah, so
Okay.
he's
Okay.
telling this
Wait a
whole
second. Wait
story
a
like.
second. I got to stop you for a second. I'll get to stop you for a second. Carl Moon is kind of a big deal in this space. I feel like he's a big deal. Um, Now, of course, Ben Armstrong, he's very hot right now, and I would imagine that Carl wanted him on, to generate buzz and whatnot.
Yeah,
But Ben is
yeah, that's a good angle. Yeah,
kind of, I don't know, he's just driving.
he
He's
always
not
does
giving
this.
Carl the respect. The respect, folks. The lack of respect.
Yeah, that's funny. That's kind of his thing. He drives a lot. Uh, when he vlogs. I guess when he talks about his thoughts or talks about whatever is in the news and crypto, yeah, he drives. But
Sounds
to
like a
sum it
death
up,
wish.
yeah,
But okay. All right.
to sum it up, it sounds like from what I've been kind of looking into this, uh, he had an affair and it was with someone within the company, and when people found out, that's when things happened when they set everything up to do this this coup, this operation. One of the reasons why supposedly is she was getting the mistress was receiving a lot of funding, and when people heard about that, then that's when they really turned against him. And so that all came basically that's pretty much the gist of how he got rugged from his own company.
I want to
Um,
make sure that I understand this, right? Um, he he is the face of BitBoy Crypto, and he had relations with another woman, and they felt that that was too extreme, so they kicked him out.
well, not only extreme, but when they were finding out she was getting money.
Okay, wait a second now. Way back in 1996, Bill Clinton, President of the United States of America, ended his career with a rating of this was a rating of approval in the upper 60s after the fact that he had relations with another woman in the Oval Office. This
Yeah.
guy has relations with someone else in the crypto space, which one would, I don't know whether or not there's a lot of legitimacy in the space. I feel like we still need a lot more. We need a lot more folks taking the space seriously. But okay, so there's that, and then they're gonna just oust him because he's been giving his
His
squeeze on the side money.
yes.
I don't know. That sounds
That
just.
that well, yeah, that's kind of the gist. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other stuff that kind of just broke the camel's back. Uh, may, but I'm thinking like
Drug
they
thing, all right.
yeah, it was like another maybe I want to say it's kind of an excuse, but maybe BitBoy didn't. I feel like he didn't get along with his staff with his company. Maybe he got too big headed, and that's why the people just rallied against him and just kicked him out. Even though this is that was his brand, that was his he was the face and the company despite all that. So it just kind of basically it just blew up in his face. And that's why when there was a video of him kind of admitting his adultery on the channel, they he supposedly they made him do that for whatever reason. I don't know what the deal what the agreement was for him to go ahead and fess up on on the channel because it didn't make sense to me. It's like why is he like bring his airing out his laundry uh on front in YouTube? Because to me, I mean, yeah, I mean if that's not a good look, but you don't really kick the boss out just because he's doing he's committing adultery. I think I mean because that's more of a personal. I mean, is it affecting the business? I guess they felt like it did, and that's why they did that move.
Yeah.
So
Well, and it like say it could be some sort of ethical concern that was brought up. Maybe they were being brought into the lies and deceit, and they didn't feel comfortable with it, and maybe they just felt that he was a very low character and wanted him out. Though I feel like it is still strange since he is BitBoy Crypto. He's the face. I mean, I'd really love to hear what their side is. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
oh yeah, I want to do show another video of him asking donations on his ETH wallet.
Oh Lord.
I think if you read this thread here, you'll understand why. There's a lot going on here beneath the surface that people can't see. What Hit Network has done to me over the last 4 to 5 weeks And people, there's no way the employees know that this has happened. And I think it's been easy for a lot of people to turn on me. But the fact is, guys, is my life has been on the line here. I have absolutely been given death threats from real credible people who claim that they've done it before. And if you look at, when I made the video walking
Hey,
back some
pause
of the
it for
stuff
one
that I
second. Pause it for a
said,
second. Death threats. He's received death threats from
Yeah.
real credible people that have done it before.
Yeah, I was. What
Well,
is
wait a
that? What does
second.
that
I just want
mean?
to make sure. Why, if these credible people, I mean, it's like John Wick, right? Like maybe the police can't get to John Wick, so John Wick's coming after him. He's legitimate. Why isn't he just getting the authorities on these legitimate people? Like, what's a
Yeah.
legitimate assassin even look like?
Right. And why would they? Why would they do death threats? Why would they want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I mean, he's hurting himself.
I mean,
And
unless
I
these are
mean,
legitimate people that have done death threats before but never acted upon them. What, I don't know. All right, go ahead, bro. Go
okay.
ahead.
because my life was on the line. Go watch that video. You can see it. Just go watch the video. Guys, I've been under threat of blackmail. I've been extorted for my Lamborghini. That's gone. I've been under literal death threat. Literally told my wife they were going to put me under the ground, put me under concrete over money. Literally said that. I've got a recording of it, as well as we have the police report.
Man, he had to flex on like saying, "Oh, my Lamborghini." It's like,
I lost my Lamborghini. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, how does that
that's the
relate to
tragic.
the everyday man? The everyday guy, the average Joe. You lost your Lamborghini, you poor, poor man.
Yeah,
Now, I suppose you could probably tell by the tone of my voice and the reaction that I have to that video that I just don't, I'm not buying it. You poor guy.
right.
You poor, poor guy. You lost your Lamborghini. What are you driving now? What was he driving? Do you have the Carl video back up?
Oh yeah, let me.
Yeah. Let's. What was that? What was that? An Escalade? That poor
Yeah,
guy.
because he had a like a Hellcat before, and when he did his
Oh,
videos, it
yeah.
was
Pull that
too
up. Pull it
loud.
up. Pull it up. I want you to
Yeah.
pause there for a second.
Yeah.
Is there any way we could zoom in on that? Probably not. Um,
Um,
but I feel like that's a very unique back seat. And I wonder
okay.
if I were to, at this very moment, take a screen capture of the backseat and do a Google Lens, if that tells me what type of vehicle that is. Now, I'm not necessarily, I never claimed to be a car buff guy. So I don't know. Maybe it's an extended cab truck. That would be my guess based off of what that looks like. Uh, but
Yeah.
I'm struggling with the fact that this poor, poor man,
Yeah.
poor man. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm pulling up Google Lens. I know you guys aren't seeing this.
Oh,
There.
you're actually doing that.
Oh, heck
Okay.
yes.
You took the screenshot.
Took a screen capture.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know a thing or two about technology. Let's see here.
While you're doing that, I just want to show on ETH scan. This is his wallet. I guess his ETH wallet for his legal ETH wallet. And yeah, I mean his donation is 62,000 as of now at this time of recording. But yeah, I mean slowly but surely. But he has the other wallets, right? It seems like when you showed about the XRP, like now he's reaching out to the XRP army. I mean, what other community is he going to hit up?
Yeah, agreed.
You know,
Agreed. Well, you know what? I don't have a quick answer about what type of truck he's driving, truck, car, whatever. But I'm gonna look into it because he lost his Lamborghini, but you know what? He's driving something, and
yeah,
it seemed like leather. Seemed like there was a lot of accessories on the background.
yeah.
I don't know if those were panties on the back seat or what.
Oh.
I hope not, because that is ever recorded in YouTube, Ben.
Right.
and we're coming for you. Not a threat. I
It-
am real.
you know, it's I honestly feel for the guy, and
Oh,
I feel like there's nothing wrong, you know, him asking donations. Yeah, he might still have money. I mean, I guess it's all relative. But yeah, I mean, if he can get donors to fight against, you know, get his company back, I mean, you know, more power to him. Uh, Calling him, you know, a scammer, I don't know. I feel like he got did dirty. I mean, just because, yeah, he made a, you know, he's no angel, but for someone or whatever he trusted his partner to just like perform a coup and have everybody turn against him. I mean, it's either he must have been a real ass, or I mean, regardless if he was an ass or what you said, low character. I felt that was
no, I
real
think
low.
my thing is about the low character comment is you would have to be doing something fairly significant, I think, for a organization to let you go. Especially, you are the face, you are the name of the company. The company is named after him, and they're letting him go. So I don't know. I'd really, I guess, innocent until proven guilty, whatever that means, whatever that looks like for him. I would like to hear the other side,
Right.
plain and simple.
One thing he would add, he said, "Oh, you know, I was just too trusting. You know, I was naive. I was too trusting." I'm like, man,
Too
you
trusting.
face, you should know.
Should know better.
You know better.
And I don't know if you are going to if you I don't even say, you know what? Don't cheat on your wife, folks.
Yeah.
Just never good advice.
Yeah, man.
And if you plan on doing it, end it before you do it. Talk it out. Not marital advice.
Do your own research.
Yeah, do your own research. How about that, folks?